So the only time we flip it is when it's negative, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So we're filling that part in. I'm going to go ahead and get you started right here. And I want you to put an X on each side of these. All right, so if X is less than, which way do I shade? If it helps, put up your stuff. So you're going to shade this way. And you're going to have an open circle. Open circle. That means we don't know the exact location, we know roundabout. Because it says equal to, we can drop a pin down. The only problem is it could also be down here as well. Greater than, which way do I shade? Which way is positive? To the right. I don't know exact. I just know it's greater than. This one I know exact, but it could also be greater than. Everybody good with that? Everybody getting this written down? Because literally this will be your cheat sheet. All right, so we're going to go ahead and solve real quick the one up top. That way we're good. All right, what's my first step? I'm up here at 5x minus 13. Draw my line, then what? Box my variable. Keep going.
Then plus 13.
Plus 13. Yeah, because I want to get rid of the stuff next to my box. I always said the only one I drop down is my box. So the box is the only thing that drops. And then what? Divide by 5. Always divide by what you see. And I'm left with x is equal to 7. Which means I drop a pin. Pay attention. Instead of going 6, 7 like the rest of the world. Be different. Pay attention. That way I can be done.
Period.
All right, is there any questions on this?
No, ma'am.
All right, then we're going to go. Does anybody need more time to copy anything up top?
No, ma'am. That was like the hardest I've ever done.
All right, what's my first step? We're going to do both of these. So we're going to do that one first. Draw my line. Box my variable. Add 3. So remember, I'm subtracting and I take the sign of the larger number. Okay, and now what am I doing? Multiplying. So x is greater than or equal to negative 22. So it's equal to, so I'm going to put a point. Now it's greater. Which way do I shade? To the right. And that's all you have to do. Can you see where you are? Just checking. All right, how are we doing?
Good. Can we do 8? X minus 15.
Well, you're about to do a bunch by yourself.
What do you mean by that?
Well, what do you think the lovely daily assignment is? How about this? Why don't we do the one on the right, and then we can do another check-in, see if anybody wants another one to do. Okay? So it's that one, friend. What's my first step?
Draw a line.
Draw my line. Then what? Box my variable. What do y'all notice?
Negative.
So, what do I do in 3, 2, 1? Wow, that was sad. 3, 2, 1?
Flip.
That's a little better. So I'm immediately going to flip my line. All right, now what? Plus 18. Are these the same signs? No, so I'm going to subtract. My 22 is bigger. I'm going to drop my negative 4. Now what do I do? By what? If I divide by 4, does my end go positive? No. Divide by -4. The whole thing of what you see. All right, so if it's greater than, do I have an open circle or closed circle? Open. Look at your key up top. I'm going to label my number line with my positive and negative. Which way do I shade if n is greater? Which side is greater, the negative or the positive? Positive is always greater, which means you always shade towards your greater side. Why do you think I'm making y'all or having y'all label your number line? Do we need to see another one just to make sure we know how to shade? Are we sure? Because you're going to have to shade on your assignment, so this would be a good one to check. We're all good? Anybody just want to see another one?
No.
Let's say I'll say no. All right. Zion, you want to see another one? No? He even says no. All right.